Well, hello there, everybody. Nice to have you here. It's Salimah from YogaVision, and in just a moment or two, we're going to get started with our practice for this evening. Welcome to my home studio for the remaining few weeks or months or however long it needs to take. I'm excited to be with you tonight, and the I have, first of all, a thank you to offer to all of you. So many people have written to us and sent in comments and feedback and left comments here under the feed and emailed me directly. And I wanted to say thank you very much for that. When you're online, it's easy to feel like it's just going into an abyss, but actually, lots of you are watching, and you're watching from all over the world, from Germany, from Italy, from India, from the UK, from South America, from local communities here in Toronto. And I wanted to say thank you on behalf of everyone at YogaVision. We wanted to say thank you for that. It is one thing to put information out there, it's another for everyone to tune in and be so connected to what we're doing. So thank you for that. And I hope it's been helpful for your good health as well. Now, one of the things that I've received is a few requests to help with stress and anxiety during this time, and what to do with frayed nerves, what to do with idle time, what to do with feelings of insecurity or unsureness. And I think that's totally valid. In fact, as soon as all of this started to happen, I searched myself for what's the best practice for me as well. And I have something for you. So I'm really happy to present that to you tonight and to give you something to take away with you as you're going through the next part of our time in world history. So grab your stuff. You'll need maybe a cushion to keep yourself comfortable. You'll also need a mat, maybe a glass of water, and grab whoever's in the space with you. So if you're with a few people right now, this is a great time to grab them and invite them to practice. Or maybe you want to get on a WhatsApp call and listen to the podcast together or this live stream together and practice. We have a couple more minutes before we go live, so you have time to organize all of that. And once again, my name is Salimah, yoga therapist and director of YogaVision Studio, live from my own personal space here just outside of Toronto, Canada. All right, so let's get to our mats. All right, so let's take a few moments to explore the breath and to be here together, connecting universally, globally, across whatever time zones we're listening in, whatever time and space, cities that we're living in, and to be together in this experience. So come and sit up tall and straight. Take a straight spine. Sit from the base of your spine all the way up through the top of your head. And take a moment now and exhale. Let all the air out. Do that a few more times. Inhale and exhale. And one more time. Inhale very deeply. And through the nose, exhale. Good. Continue to do that. Now inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. And as you do that, as you come back to your breath, I'll give you a little bit of insight on what we're going to be doing today and also how to help yourself with managing anxiety and the symptoms that come with anxiety. So for many of my clients in the studio, there's a feeling of tightness or rushing around the heart, and maybe a faster pace of the breath and definitely a faster pace around the heart. And this can be alarming because it feels like there's actually something happening to our heart. And there is, because there's adrenaline flowing and a lot of hormones that start to signal a sense of panic and a sense of fear. And all of that is I say, given the circumstances, normal and expected, and part of what we have to do as a culture is to address that in ways that are practical, that are meaningful, and because we're housebound, in ways that are natural, so that we can access that all the time. So long, deep breathing is a great way to address feelings of anxiety. So as you breathe now, bring one hand over your heart and one hand over your belly. And start to breathe here. And I'm going to ask you to scan your body so you can look around now for internally for any places of tightness or where you're holding or gripping, and welcome some relaxation into your physical posture. So scanning from the top of your head all the way down, mentally use your gaze, use your eyes to scan for discomfort. So maybe you're holding tightness in your neck, maybe you're holding tightness in your shoulders, maybe it's in your chest, maybe it's around your belly or around your hips, your thighs. Maybe it's even in your knees or in your feet. Maybe it's in your hands. So take a moment now and mentally scan and notice. All you have to do is notice. There's no requirement to let it go or drop it or pretend it's not there. It's rather to be aware. So maybe for you this has been in the heart. Maybe for you this has been in your belly and it's showing up as digestive challenges. Maybe you've had a headache. Maybe your eyes are hurting. Maybe it's showing up in how you connect with others or don't connect with others. Maybe your way has been to retreat or to withdraw. Or maybe your way has been aggression. Let that for a moment, in all the ways that it has shown up, let it be. Let it be a normal human response to uncertainty and insecurity. Keep your hands in place, open your mouth now, and bring your tongue to the top of roof of your mouth. So touching the tip of your tongue to the roof of your mouth, inhaling and exhaling through the mouth. I'll show you what this looks like. Keep going, keep the breath steady. Maybe internally you're counting 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhaling 2, 3, 4. Just allowing a slow breath. And here the practice is calling for a release to mental duress. So we're using a pressure point in the mouth and an open mouth breath to release stress and pressure. We're here for just about another minute. You can continue to have your hands on your body. This has a settling and cooling effect, a calming effect. And continue to keep your mouth open, inhaling and exhaling, using your tongue at the roof of your mouth for a pressure point. If you're just joining us now, welcome. Nice to have you on this live stream. I'll be presenting today the tips and techniques I've been using to help navigate this time of uncertainty and to come through with a sense of ease and grace. And by the way, ease and grace doesn't mean not feeling things. Ease and grace doesn't mean not acknowledging the fear or the uncertainty. Ease and grace means a trust that there is something to learn and that I'll learn it in the way that it is meant to be learned. So let's join together today in an intention of trust. Intention of today in this sitting that we have an opportunity to connect and to trust that we're here for all the best reasons. Last few breaths with this tongue against the top of the mouth, the roof of your mouth. Relax your hands down. Bring your hands to your knees and stay here for just a moment. Feel yourself connecting and relaxing with a tall, straight spine. Take a few moments now to acknowledge and to rescan your body. What's happened in these opening few moments? Has anything shifted? And if so, great. And if not, that's fine. Bring your hand to the center of your chest and begin some tapping here. This is just behind your fingers in this part of your body. Behind your sternum is your thymus gland, one of the regulating glands of the body, regulating food, intake of food, digestion, sleeping, and mood regulation. So if any of these things have been off, and maybe they have been, this is a good way to settle it all in an indirect yet direct kind of way. So tapping here, giving a boost and sending a physical vibration to this part of your body to wake it up, to stimulate in a gentle and effective way. Good. Make sure the tapping is firm. So you want your body to feel it. This is equivalent to maybe banging on a drum. You're striking firmly and feeling the note and the vibratory frequency of your chest. Striking firmly. Good. Inhale very deeply, hold here. And exhale. Raise your arms all the way up, hold your arms, breath of life. Inhale very deeply, squeeze your hands, bring them all the way down to your chest. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Taking a few seconds to make sure that your hands come with steadiness and with great concentration down to your chest. Push here, push, push against your chest and release, let it go. Inhale very deeply, squeeze. Squeeze your hands into fists, bring them all the way down. Push, 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 pull, pull, pull. Tense your body and brace your fists against your hand. Push against your chest and release. Let it go one more time. Inhale, squeeze, squeeze, tense, hold, and draw your hands downward towards your chest. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And release. Relax your hands down, sitting up tall and straight. your shoulders. We're preparing now to tune in. Thank you so much for joining in. Beginning our formal part of our practice by tuning in with the Adi mantra. Press your palms together at the center of your chest, lift your elbows, close your eyes, focus in between the eyebrows and slightly above. If you know the mantra, please join in. If you're new to the practice and exploring and experiencing for the first time, welcome, sit back, relax, and enjoy. And when you get the hang of it, feel free to chime in. It's the sound vibration, not so much the actual meaning, but rather the sound and your willingness to explore. Sitting up tall and straight. The mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo. I bow to the teacher within. I call in my highest consciousness. Inhale very deeply. Exhale completely. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, and let's tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo Om Namo Gurudev Namo Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Setting your intentions for trust. And through the nose, exhale. Relax your hands all the way down. And here we'll begin spinal flex. Inhaling as you come forward, exhaling as you go back. Now if you need to recross your legs or extend your legs out or take a different seated posture, please go ahead. Do what your body needs to do in order to feel comfortable and to be settled into the practice. Keeping the hands on the knees, we're concentrating the movement in the upper part of the spine, inhaling as you come forward, exhaling as you go back. So today we're practicing a longer series of warm-ups. We've just tuned in. We did a little bit of tapping work and breath work to deliver ourselves into a more complete and present way of practicing. And now moving the body for full effect. So if you've been seated or you've been in small quarters, it's really important that we find a way to move that allows flow of blood and oxygen and white blood cells and a movement of all the muscles so that you stay flexible in not only in your body but also in your mind and in your heart. Things are changing, and the more flexible we remain in this place, the easier it will be to adapt to what's required at the end of our time in isolation. So let's deal directly, shall we? Inhaling as you come forward, exhaling as you go back. Inhale very deeply and exhale completely. Bring yourself all the way around. We're coming into Sufi grinds. In fact, I'm going to switch out, cross the opposite leg over the other so that I have a good balanced seated posture, and inhaling coming all the way forward, exhaling as I roll all the way to the back. Sufi grinds for moving energy in a spiral, for relaxing, for a moving meditation. of my personal favorite warm-up exercises. It takes no time at all to feel the breath, takes no time at all to settle in and to start to focus inwardly. Pardon me. Inhale very deeply, come to center. And exhale, go in the opposite direction. Each of these warm-ups you're doing for approximately 1 minute. So you have time now to settle in and to really experience and explore and let the health benefits of each movement start to be part of your daily practice. Inhale very deeply, come all the way up to center, hold still. And through the nose, exhale. Bring the bottoms of your feet together for butterfly. Grabbing onto the top of your shins, start to flap your knees up and down. Spine is straight, shoulders are relaxed. Be here, comfortable, and allowing the inner thighs to release and to relax. Any emotions that are trapped around the hips, we're letting go of that now. Last few seconds. Hopefully you're starting to feel a little more relaxed and a little bit more grounded and centered. Inhale deeply and exhale completely. From here, extend your legs all the way out in front. Give them a little shake, 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 and then moving from side to side. Also, one of my favorite movements. This helps to open the chest, open the diaphragm, relaxing and giving a little bit more space, literally space for us to breathe. Now you can place your hand all the way down, or if you have a little bit more flexibility on offer, you can come down onto your forearm. If your hand's not quite meeting the ground, you can always tent your fingers, like bring a little bit of distance here, or you can even use a block or a pillow underneath your hands. Please do what you need in order to make this a comfortable movement for you. Maybe you don't even land your hands on the ground. Maybe they end up on your thighs. Totally fine. Make those small adjustments. They mean the world to you, and it makes all the best for your practice that you can do the essence of what's happening. And here the essence is to stretch out from the armpit down to the hip. Good. Make your way in any way that helps. Today we'll be practicing a Kundalini fundamental called Satkriya. Satkriya is one of the foundational practices, and it is a great way to move energy and to release the subconscious mind, to work on all the chakras, and I'll go through those with you in a few moments, and also to allow us to settle in. It is sort of churning up everything so that we can deal with what's actually hanging out there in the subconscious mind. Really great way to come to present moment. Good. Relax your hands down, wiggle your toes, turn your toes in circles so your ankles are rotating here. Go in opposite circles to begin, and then switch, go in the opposite direction, and then keep going for a few more rounds, and then point and flex your toes. Point and flex, point and flex. Good. Our feet sometimes don't get enough attention, and so this is a way of bringing awareness here. With your hands, tap, tap, tap. Use your fists, bring your hands into fists and tap throughout your legs and just around your knees would be really good. There's some acupressure points here that we want to release. Noticing if you feel any discomfort or any pain. So these could be organs that are letting you know that they're stressed, and that could be the kidneys or the liver right now. Kidneys are where we feel fear, and I'm just giving that a light tap so we can address that clogged energy at the just below the knee, and then work your hands all the way back up so that you're doing a gentle tapping here in your inner thighs. Good. Tap, tap, tap. Some of these practices are embedded into Kundalini Yoga practices in the form of a Kriya, and some of them I'm extracting so that we can have the benefit of these small movements without needing the entire Kriya. So tap, tap, tap. Drum, 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 drumming on your legs and giving yourself a good massage here. So again, good for resiliency, good for moving energy, breaking up any calcium deposits that might have settled in because we're sitting a little bit more, or maybe some of us are sitting a little bit more. And it could be very true that you might be moving more. And so in that case, having a meditative practice like what we're going to experience today is also very beneficial. Good, last few seconds here. Drumming on the thighs. Shout out to all of you who are watching in the live stream. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for sending your love. Good, and release. All right, so let's take the heart rate up a little bit now. Another one of my favorites is to come into a squatting position. So from here, swing your legs around, and we're going to move over now to come into a semi-squat. So bring your knees down to the ground and bring your balance onto your ankles. Bring your fingertips down to the ground and push back into a crouching position. I'm just going to move out anything that's on my mat right now so that I can make a graceful standing and I have full use of my sheepskin. From here, close your eyes, take a few breaths. Take 3 breaths. Inhale, squeeze root lock, squeeze anus, sex organs, navel center, and release. Release the lock. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, release. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale and release. From here, pressing into your fingertips, come all the way up into a standing position. I'm going to move back so you can see what I'm doing here. Interlace your fingers and bring this mudra on top of your head. Separate your feet so your feet are underneath your shoulders or just about a little bit further apart, depending on what's comfortable for you. Turn your toes outwards, and from here, inhaling and exhaling. So inhale here, exhale, lower down as low as you can. Inhaling as you come up, exhaling as you go down. We're going for 26. Don't worry about how far low you go. It's really not what's so important. Some of us are more flexible than others. What you can do is be grateful for the movement. And remember that you can always grab a chair, or if you're near a wall, you can use the wall to move up and down. All is within this realm of possibility. Last two. Last one. Good. And come all the way up to standing. And relax. Bring your hands all the way down. Wiggle your fingers. And heel toe your feet back to starting spot. So just underneath now, and relax. Shake out your hands, shake out your feet. Open your palms. And take a few breaths here, starting to settle the heart. Starting to mentally prepare for the Kriya itself. Think about the base of your spine and the color red around your hips. This color is orange. Around your belly, the color is yellow. Your heart center, the center of your chest, color is green. And then your throat center, color is blue. Your third eye, your brow point, electric blue. Purple at the top of your head, the crown of your head, and then white light surrounding you in all directions, 9 feet. These are our chakras, energy centers, rooted through the center of the spine and wrapping around the body, 9 feet in all directions. So this is what we're tuning up today in the next part of our practice, which is called Sat Kriya. So come all the way down onto your mat, make your way all the way downwards. And from here, separating your knees and then using any prop that you can to feel comfortable here. So you could fold up your mat so that you have a little bit more cushioning under your knees if that's where it's uncomfortable, or you can take a pillow, tuck it behind your thighs, and that will give you also a little bit more padding. And the padding is really important because it allows you to sit comfortably. Now, if being in rock pose on your knees and on your heels is not comfortable or hard to maintain, or you know that doesn't work for your body for whatever reason, totally fine. So switch it up, get to a chair if you need to, come to cross-legged if you like to, or you can even do all of this lying down. So we want to make the best offering for you, and you can take whatever access that you need. Okay, so now for the hand position, press your palms together. And here, interlace your baby finger, ring finger, middle finger. Keep your index fingers extended, and then cross your thumbs over each other. So that is the first option. So if you wanted to take a modified version, here's where your hands can stay. Or you can come up a little bit higher so that your fingers are pointed up just in front of your face. Or if you have full mobility in the shoulders and the arms and the upper back, you can extend the arms all the way up so the elbows are hugging the ears. Now, all of those options are great. You choose the one that works best for you. What I like to do is start off at the highest and then work my way down if I need to let go. But you know your body best, and you know how you can maintain yourself. So please take your option now, whether it's here, down by your chest, with your hands interlaced at your heart center, or at your face, or maybe even above your head. Elbows are hugging the ears. Close your eyes now. As we chant Sat, bring the belly button towards the spine. Nam as you release. So let's begin now. Sat, Nam, 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 Sat, Nam. Continue now. Your pace might be a little faster or slower than mine. Keep it steady and use mine as a guide, and that's all. If you like to go faster, go ahead. Don't go too fast, and if you're going slowly, that's okay too. Keep moving your belly button towards the spine. Sat means truth. Nam means name. Truth is my name. Sat Nam. 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 Last two. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Inhale very deeply. Squeeze all of your muscles from the base of your spine all the way up to your fingertips. Send the energy upwards and outwards. Keep squeezing. Exhale. Inhale deeply. Squeeze, root lock, squeeze all of your muscles. Send the energy upwards. Exhale. One more time. Take a deep inhale. Squeeze and send. And exhale. Relax your hands down. Relax your arms down. Place your hands onto your thighs or onto your knees. And take a moment here quietly, with as much stillness as you can, to really absorb all of the energy that we have just released here. Beautiful. Relax yourself now. Bring your legs all the way down in front of you, lying down onto your back. Taking some time now for a deep relaxation. We're here for a little bit of time, so good idea now to grab a blanket or a bolster or socks or a jacket, something to help you feel comfortable and warm as you are settling in. Now that we've finished moving, you may notice that your body temperature goes a little bit lower and you might feel a little bit cooler. So please grab whatever you need to sit comfortably and then take your long, deep relaxation. So lying down now onto your back, extend your legs all the way out to the sides. Toes are pointing up. Bring your hands down by your sides, palms are facing up, in a posture of surrender, of release, of no expectation, of surrender, and maybe even the posture of acceptance. We are where we are here now. We've journeyed and then we're pausing and then we're going to take another journey. Close your eyes and relax your feet. Mentally relax your entire length of your legs. Relax. Relax your spine. Relax your heart and your lungs. Relax your throat. Relax your face. Squeeze all the pressure points in your face. Squeeze and move from side to side. Make a funny face up and down and then release. Relax your face. Separate your teeth. Relax your jaw. Relax your ears. Relax your mouth and your lips. Relax your tongue. Relax your nose and your nostrils, your eyes, your eyelashes. Relax your eyebrows. Relax your forehead. Relax all the hair on your head. Relax all the hair on your body. And by your own command, tell your entire body to relax. Relax now. Relax. And as you're relaxing, I'd like to read for you a book that is a personal favorite for my son and I. And every time he wants to read it, it certainly helps me feel uplifted as well. This is a book by Dr. Seuss, and I remember having it read to me when I was young, and I have the great pleasure of reading it to my son very often, and then I get to read it for you. Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places, you're off and away. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes, you can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the guy or gal or something in between who'll know where to go. You'll look up and down streets, look them over with care. About some you will say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not so good street. And you may not find any you'll want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. It's opener there in the wide open air. Out there, things can happen and frequently do to people as brainy and footsy as you. And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew, just go right along and you'll start happening too. Oh, the places you'll go. You'll be on your way up. You'll be seeing great sights. You'll join the high flyers who soar to great heights. You won't lag behind because you have the speed. You'll pass the whole gang and you'll soon take the lead. Wherever you fly, you'll be the best of the best. Wherever you go, you will top all the rest. Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. I'm sorry to say, but sadly it's true that bang-ups and hang-ups can happen to you. You can get all hung up in a prickly perch, and your gang will fly on and you'll be left in a lurch. You'll come down from that lurch with an unpleasant bump, and the chances are then that you'll end up in a slump. And when you're in a slump, you're not in for much fun. Unslumping yourself is not easily done. You'll come to a place where the streets are not marked. Some windows are lighted, but mostly they're dark. A place you could sprain both your elbow and your chin. Don't you dare, do you dare to stay out? Do you dare to go in? How much can you lose? How much can you win? And if you do go in, should you turn left or right and 3/4, or maybe not quite, or go around back and sneak in from behind? Simple it's not, I'm afraid you'll find. For a mind maker upper to make up his mind. Or her mind, or its mind, or their mind. You can get so confused that you'll start to race down long wiggledy roads at breaknecking pace, and grind on for miles across weirdish wild space, headed, I fear, towards the most useless place, the waiting place. For people just waiting for a train to go, or a bus to come, or a plane to go, or the mail to come, or the rain to go, or the phone to ring, or the snow to snow, or waiting around for a yes or a no, or waiting for their hair to grow. Everyone is just waiting. Waiting for the fish to bite, or waiting for wind to fly a kite, or waiting around for a Friday night, or waiting perhaps for their Uncle Jake, or a pot to boil, or a better break, or a string of pearls, or a pair of pants, or a wig with curls, or another chance. Everyone is just waiting. No, that's not for you. Somehow you'll escape all the waiting and staying. You'll find the bright places where boom bands are playing. With banners flip-flapping, once more you'll ride high, ready for anything under the sky. Ready because you're that kind of person. Oh, the places you go. There is fun to be done. There are points to be scored. There are games to be won. And the magical things you can do with that ball will make you the winningest winner of all. Fame. You'll be famous as famous can be, with a whole wide world watching you on TV or YouTube. Except when they don't, because sometimes they won't. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too. Games you can't play because you'll play them against you. All alone, whether you like it or not, alone will be something you'll be quite a lot. And when you're alone, there's a very good chance you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants. There are some down the road between hither and yon that can scare you so much you won't want to go on. But on you will go though the weather be foul, and on you will go though your enemies prowl. On you will go though the hack and cracks howl, onward you up many frightening creek, though your arms may get sore and your sneakers may leak. On and on you will hike, and I know you'll hike far and face up to your problems, whatever they are. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. Be sure where you step with care and great tact, and remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot from your left. And will you succeed? Oh yes, you will indeed. 98 and 1 3/4% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains. So be your name Buxom or Bixby or Bray or Mordecai Ali Van Allen O'Shea. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting. So get on your way. Credit to Dr. Zeus. Wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes, yogis. Turn your hands and your ankles and your wrists in circles. Turn, turn, turn. Go in the opposite direction. Turn, turn, turn. Stretch your arms up over behind your head and make it a long stretch of your body. Turn to your right side. Curl all the way up. Remember, we all came from a safe space. And then make your way all the way into a seated posture, preparing now for our final chapter together, meditation on the Divine Mother. This meditation has 4 distinct parts, and each one of them has a separate feeling and a separate vibration. And so here, find yourself in a comfortable position. Make sure that you're supporting your posture with a pillow or a blanket or a block. And take a comfortable cross-legged position. You can come into a chair or you can sit with your legs extended. All of those are perfect. Each part of this meditation is done for 2 minutes. And this is the meditation on the Divine Mother, Adi Shakti. So here we'll be using mantra, and we'll be using mudra as well. We start off silently. First part of the meditation, first finger and thumb to touch, Gyan Mudra, and sitting up tall and straight. Close your eyes and imagine a spiral of energy coming into your womb space. And however way that is, and if you are representing as male, you can imagine that coming into the Divine Mother as your mother, as any woman that you know, as the creative force of the universe. Doesn't have to be an actual human figure, but the sense of the Divine Mother, the earth and the nurturer herself. Close your eyes and start that visualization now. Imagine a spiral of energy into your womb space, into the womb space, the center of the earth. Inhale very deeply and exhale. For part two now, raise your hands so that they are cupped, right faces left, left faces right, around the center of your face. So your hands are not touching your face. They're here resting close to your face, as if you were looking through a window and pressing up against the glass with your hands against the glass, but your face away from your hands. Cup them slightly so fingers are curled in, base of your hands are curled in a little bit, elbows are reaching towards each other. Close your eyes, long, slow, deep breathing, and imagine a laser beam out into the universe. So you're projecting a light out into the universe. Inhale very deeply. Exhale completely. Keep your hands in place. Readjust your seated position just a little bit. And now we introduce the same, using the same mudra, introducing the mantra Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. 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 Inhale very deeply. Exhale completely. This is the final part. You can start to readjust your seated position again. Just the last 2 minutes now. Here we use the Adi Shakti mantra. Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Namo Namo. Sarva Shakti, Sarva Shakti, Sarva Shakti, Namo Namo. Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati, Namo Namo. Kundalini, Mata Shakti, Mata Shakti, Namo Namo. Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Namo Namo. Sarva Shakti, Sarva Shakti, Sarva Shakti, Namo Namo. Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati, Namo Namo. Kundalini, Mata Shakti, Mata Shakti, Namo Namo. Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Namo Namo. Sarva Shakti, Sarva Shakti, Sarva Shakti, Namo Namo. Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati, Namo Namo. Kundalini, Mata Shakti, Mata Shakti, Mata Shakti, Namo Namo. Inhale very deeply. Send a laser focused beam right out into the universe for care and protection of all, for the Mother Earth herself, for the Mother in us all, and for your safety and protection as we go through these next weeks and months. Relax your hands down, press your palms together at the center of your chest. And please repeat, I have an aura 9 feet above me. I clear, protect, and project myself. I have an aura 9 feet below me. I clear, protect, and project myself. I have an aura 9 feet to the right of me. I clear, protect, and project myself. I have an aura 9 feet to the left of me. I clear, protect, and project myself. I have an aura 9 feet in front of me. I clear, protect, and project myself. I have an aura 9 feet behind me. I clear, protect, and project myself. I have an aura 9 feet all around me. I clear, protect, and project myself. Inhale deeply, long Sat, short Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Please ground yourself, bring your forehead and your palms to the ground, closing off the energy of today's practice. To each and every one of you who tuned in, Satnam, Satnam Scott, thank you. Nice to see you. Satnam to you, Tanisha, if you're out there. Satnam to you, Nori, if you're out there. Satnam to all of you who have written in, who have been part of this practice for many years and many months now. Thank you so much for being with us. It is our time to connect regularly, and I wish you all the best in however way you're approaching your, Cindy, welcome, in your approach to making sure that you're safe and protected during this time. Lots of love. My name is Salimah, yoga therapist, and if you're enjoying what we're doing, please Make sure that you hit the subscribe button. You'll be notified each time one of our amazing teachers goes live. Like this video and add any comments that you'd like below. That's an important way for giving us some feedback. And then most importantly, during this time, as we are communicating with you from our home bases, leave a donation for all the amazing people who are bringing you these active live screens. Appreciate it very much. Lots of love to you, and thank you so much. Thank you. Sat Nam.